Hello everybody, welcome. We're going to be working on this here McCulloch 1010 automatic. Last year I tried to run it. I have a video on trying to tune the carburetor, and it did not want to tune. So this year I decided I wanted to try to get it running, and now it will not even start. When it was starting, it was not wanting to go up on the high idle screw, the H screw. So I don't know exactly what was going on. I talked to a couple of people and asked them, hey, you know, what could be going on? And they said, well, it kind of sounds like you have an air leak. So we're going to try to address that today. Which I kind of expected it to have an air leak a little bit, but not in the spot that they suggested. And I'm actually kind of surprised I didn't guess it, because I don't know. Now I knew that obviously underneath here could have leaked. That could be a problem. You see a little bit of gas leaking out right there from the tank seal. That's not going to be good to deal with. Oh. But underneath of this whole assembly here, there's another gasket and a rubber boot, supposedly a rubber boot that's supposed to seal between the cylinder and the carburetor and I'm going to call it handle gas tank assembly. And he thinks that that is leaking and sucking in air. So I'm going to go ahead and go with that. We're going to see if that's actually the problem. First, I want to know if it's got spark anymore, because the points that it has might be, you know, either bad or have moisture or corrosion or something in them. So I'm going to go ahead and check for spark first. I'm going to get you guys set up on the tripod. Okay, so I took out the spark plug, put it in. So now let's just see if it's got spark. It's got spark. I don't know if you guys can actually see that, but it does have spark. So now next step I think is putting some gas down it and seeing if it will start and pull fuel. We might have also a carburetor problem. I think last year, at the beginning of the year when I actually started working on this, I could be wrong, but I think I put a new carb kit into it. So there's that to worry about, I guess. Anyway, let's get to it. Okay, the camera did something weird. Whatever. I'll take this off. It's pretty tight, not very. I don't remember which one of these comes out first. think a choke comes out first, though. Definitely don't want to bend any of this. Maybe the throttle comes out first, I don't know. Alright. Well, it's being a booger. That's alright. Alright, got the choke off. Now it'll be easier. Maybe it'll be easier. There we go. Okay. Get the gas line off. Wonder if it's gonna spray me with gas. Point it that way if it does. Yeah, okay. Wasn't that bad. As you can see, that's still very movable, so that ain't a problem. Obviously, it was getting gas. Just probably not enough. We are going to empty out the tank here in a second. I think I've got some gasket, old gaskets to use for this. And if I don't have any old gaskets, I can make one. It's not that big of a deal. Our cylinder is beautiful and piston. Impulse is okay, just fine. That's good. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and empty out the gas tank, and then we'll start taking off the top cover. So I want to make sure that all of the seals are good. I'll bring you guys back in a minute. Okay, that was not very tight at all. How about this one? Oh, that was loose. Okay, so those were extremely loose. Okay. Never seen that before. Okay. Apparently there's a, what I'm assuming nylon bushing around that. I don't know. Put those over there. Okay, now we've got, we gotta get this out of here somehow. If this pops out. Pretty sure. Yeah, that should just pop it out. Just like that. Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay, there's throttle linkage. That just hangs there. Okay. Loose. Like really loose. Okie doke. It's alright. That. Okay. Now we need to get the handle off. So, seems right there. And okay. I was like, where'd those go? And of course, those different sizes I'm gonna have to use. Probably a screwdriver to get that out. Now. I do have a smaller wrench I could use. I have to go get my other socket set that's in the garage. So I will slowly but surely get those two out. I'll bring those back. Alright, got that taken off. Now I gotta get this off here. And this one I expect to be tight. Not even. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm assuming we've got a leak underneath of this. That's alright. Okay, now get the one on the handle. I know it's off camera. Hang on. That one right there. Okay, now theoretically it should just pop off, right? That shouldn't be that loose either. I think I had that off last year for some reason. I kind of remember leaving that part loose. I don't remember why though. Yeah, so whatever. Okay. There's that. Gas tank is actually remarkably clean. A little bit of sand in it. And I don't really know how. Whatever. Again, whatever. And I do not know if there's anything else holding it on. There shouldn't be, right? This might be a bad idea. Pry on it. See if it comes off. Might be something else holding us on somehow. Do need to get that kill wire off there, I guess. We can go ahead and take off the side cover. I'm probably going to need to set up a fan in here real soon, probably. It is getting fumey and kind of getting lightheaded just a little bit. I just love straight slot screws. Not as easy to strip out as Phillips, but still a pain because it slips out. I don't like them. Oh, hey. Those two screws are holding us up. Okay. I bet some of you were like, hey, those two top screws are, holding you up. I'm taking that off. Well, I can't hear you screaming on top of your lungs on the other side of your screen. So, yeah. And you guys heard that little sound. That was my girlfriend texting me. I've got to respond to her in just a few minutes. Oh, more like a few seconds. Oh, there's one right over here. Thought there was. Still gotta get that wire out of the way, so take this off. Okay. Comes off. Goes in there. Take that out. There we go. We might have been leaking. I don't know. Definitely doesn't hurt to put new stuff in and clean up all that grime. So, I'm going to stop the video right now and text her. Probably let it air out in here a little bit. Observe this a little. Very nice. Alright. Okay guys, I'm back. I went inside, ate lunch. While I was sitting there eating lunch, I was thinking, you know, I don't know exactly what's wrong with this. I've taken the carb off, I remember 2 times. So I was just thinking, you know, it's gonna come apart pretty quickly. So I might as well just take it apart completely and just make sure that everything is good. Make sure that the 2 seals on the shaft are good. Make sure that the base gasket is good. Make sure that those aren't leaking. Make sure the exhaust gasket's good. Carb. Just basically check out everything. So that's what I've decided on doing. And you guys can, you know, just stay there and watch. Or don't. Totally up to you. But that's what I've decided on doing. Just because I want this saw to be good and actually running. I've had it for I don't know how many years. I think at least 4. And I've tried cutting of it a couple times and it just didn't want to run. I've even actually, before I knew like mechanic stuff and like what I need to do to fix certain things, I actually took it into someone and had them work on it. Didn't really pay much to get it looked at, but we got it cutting good enough to where I could cut the stuff that was around the house in town, I think. It might have been when we first moved out here to this place, to be honest. I don't remember 100%. It's been too long ago. A lot has happened between then and now. So brought my other socket set up because I was already down at the shop. I was like, might as well. And I brought down some other stuff, as you can see. So, just like this. Take it off. Nope, didn't get it. How I usually do it. There we go. Got her. He was tight. I kind of feel like I tried taking this off at one point because the threads are kind of tight. And me not knowing what I was doing could have easily messed it up. Now I know more of what I'm doing, so it's kind of easier. Pivot. Where should I pivot on this? They don't really give us a great spot to pivot except for maybe right there. Yeah, let's take the magneto off and then go off of that. That's the strongest part of it. You guys have seen me do that before. Doesn't have any holes on the flywheel for me to put a puller on it. So I'd have to get out one of the other pullers that would like go in the center and then go over here. And if this method doesn't work, of just prying up on it a little bit and hitting it, then yeah, I'll go for the puller. But that means I have to go down to the shop and find it. Which, you know, it's not that bad. Just another thing that I gotta do. Just gonna put these over here. Pry off right here, I think. Oh, look at that. Okay. Never mind about prying and hitting on it to get it to come off. It's already off. Okay. Key looks good. Everything. Okay. I think there was supposed to be a washer on that too. There usually is. Get back to the chair. See if the moon clip will come out. Probably will if I do this. It is slowly. Here we go. Got her. Put that in my little dish. I don't lose it. And take this stuff off. I'm going to lay this on top of the flywheel in the same order it came off in. Oh, I don't forget. Okay. Oy, what a mess. Ugh. Now, chainsaws are the dirtiest machine that I have ever worked on in my whole entire life. Except for a tractor. I mean, tractors are dirty too, because they're not maintained and kept up with. Which ours, honestly, was not kept up with or maintained, so it was filthy, and it gets filthy quick because the hydraulic lines on that one, it leaks, so it's not the best. That's okay. Give me another paper towel. Go ahead and take the points off. I don't know if I'll need a different screwdriver for that. Clean out the slot though first. Okay. Oof. Smell, fishy smell. What's going on in here? Ugh. Okay, I don't know why that smells the way it does. It's not that I want to smell it, even though I did literally put it to my nose and smell it. It's just, it's very noticeable. Okay. Now I know that the points are dirty right now, just by looking at them. I can tell that they are burnt a little bit. So, technically, if we cleaned up the points and put it back together, it might work good. I don't know. I'm not very familiar with points and condensers in saws very much. So, it might have been okay, or it might not have been. I don't think that would do anything for the high and low jet though, not responding. But even if, you know, the carb was just the problem, or the condenser, or the points, or anything that was, you know, small and minor, it doesn't hurt taking an old saw like this apart and just checking everything over. And plus, I'm going to learn from it. So, yeah, the points look a little worn. Not a lot. Or maybe a lot, I don't know. Here, look at it. Definitely dirty. There's no pitting on it. But it does look like there's little metal filings around it. But it is the original points and condenser because it's got the McCulloch marks on them. So, yeah. That's pretty cool. Put that back on. Kind of. Let's get the clutch off. Let's make things easier. Those in there. Is that the same size? Yes, it is. Okay, and I don't remember if this is reverse thread. I think it is. Yeah, it is. So turning it that way would be turning it out, I think. Macs are kind of weird in my mind. It's going to be kind of difficult to keep on there. Got it. Yep. Figured that would be stuck on there. Okay. Okay. So there's a tiny washer on the bottom of that. Okay. And put that back in there. Lay that down. And I'm going to put this in the tray with my other screws. That. Wipe this off a little bit. And I think what I'll do is I'll go down to the garage and I will get the parts washer, bring it up here, plug it in, get it set up and ready. Because we've got 2 parts washers in the shop. So I think by moving one of the parts washers up here, it ain't gonna be that bad. I'm still gonna have one down there. And then we can start cleaning the outside of it, making it look pretty, getting all the oil, grease, grime, whatever off of it. And when we put it back together, it'll be a nice, pretty 1010 that will hopefully run like a little champion. Let's take the muffler off while we're at it, might as well. It only takes a few more seconds. I can say though, it feels nice having a shop where I can actually work on stuff that I need to work on and have room. And not working on top of people and around their projects and their expectations. So far, even though that I've only been working in here a tiny little bit, when I can actually stand it because it's been cold, I've been enjoying it. Okay, this one's going to be difficult. They were smart for doing those little tabs, actually. I believe that McCulloch was actually ahead of their time. Quite a bit of their stuff. And even if you look at new saws in comparison to the McCullochs or the even some of the old Pioneers and Pouons, they're actually pretty good. And yeah, I know, there's a better tool for this job. I shouldn't be beating up my chainsaw scrinch, but it's either this or I'm going to be beating on the back of my plastic screwdriver. Now, this is completely metal, I'd rather beat this up. And use a brass hammer. So, yeah. But I should have used a punch. Again, whatever. I do what I do. You can do whatever you do. So that would be a 3/8. And it fell underneath. Luckily, there's nothing underneath there. I don't need my extension on it. I think in the next video, I'm going to do a little bit of like a shout out, possibly. If it's not in the next video, it's going to be in one of the videos. I kind of want to give thanks to the people that started off my YouTube channel and started me basically wanting to do a channel, and thanking them for where I am and what they did for me to get me to the point where I am. Because I've learned a lot from other YouTubers, and I think that they should also get some of the thanks and reward kind of this. I don't really know how to say it. I think you'll understand. It looks perfect, basically. I think there might be a little bit of scoring on the bottom here. I'm gonna scrape it with a screwdriver just to see if it catches. Nope, it does not. So those would be wear marks. So those are actually not that bad. This 1010 is basically brand new. Nearly. It had enough compression to hold itself up on the cord and not move at all. And then basically if you went like this on the cord, it would make it move, but it would still go down slow. So, beautiful. But I know that the video is going to be long, so it is what it is. I'm gonna have to probably get the butter screwdriver for that. Let's clean it up, which I probably won't show that part. And then in the next video, we'll take the rest of it apart. All the bits and pieces and parts will be cleaned up by the time I bring you guys back. And then take it apart, check out the seals, put it back together, and see how it goes. So guys, thank you for watching the video. Looking forward to making the next one. And hit the like button, subscribe, and guys, I usually don't ask this, but please leave a comment down below. Just tell me like something that I could do better, or suggestions, anything like that, because I am getting a lot of views on my videos, and I'm excited about that. I'm very, very happy. But there isn't a lot of likes or comments. So I don't really know what's going on with that. You guys can do whatever you do. Even though I am asking you to actually like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment. You don't have to, but I would like you to. Even if you just say hi. Just pop in and say hi. That's it. Just let me know who's watching and, you know, however everybody is doing. Alright guys, Hope you liked the video. Hope you like the next. Treat people how you want to be treated, the best as you can. And I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.